Welcome back. So I'm going to talk about the fourth reason why it's important, to have a sound Aqeedah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So the fourth reason is the means of attaining a sense of security and guidance in this world and in the hereafter. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-An'am, verse 82, they who believe and do not mix their belief with injustice, they will have security and they are rightly guided. What is meant by the words and do not mix their belief with injustice is that they do not mix their faith with shirk. Hence what we see today of the lack of any sense of security and the spread of evil, corruption, turmoil and the killing in the Muslim world in general and in the Arab world in particular is a result of people not adhering to sound Aqeedah or of the prevalence of belief in which contradicts it or differs from it in words and deeds. Number 5 is the means of abundant blessings coming from heaven and earth, as Allah says in Surah Al-Araf, verse 96, and if only the people of the cities had believed and feared Allah, we would have opened upon them blessings from the heavens and the earth. So the distinguishing features of sound Aqeedah is that it is clear, it is based on proof, it is unchanging, it is moderate, and it is in accordance with common sense and sound human nature. So the distinguishing features of sound Aqeedah are that sound Islamic Aqeedah is distinguished from the beliefs of the false religions and groups who introduce innovations by several features that make it more acceptable, such as number 1, it is a clear and straightforward belief with nothing complex about it. There's nothing complex within Aqeedah. There's nothing mysterious and no aspects of it and exclusively for the clergy to understand. It's common sense and it's easy for everyone and anyone to comprehend and understand. It is a common sense belief that is in harmony with the innate human nature, which is something we'll cover further in this series. It is an unchanging belief that does not alter or develop with time. There's no room to add or subtract to anything, and it is not subject to distortion or alteration. That's obviously applies with the Quran, and this also applies with the Aqeedah. As for the other beliefs, things are being added to them or subtracted from them because they were subject to the whims and desires of rulers and monks who have altered the other books. And in Surah Al-An'am in verse 149, it produces clear proof and evidence for every issue. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, say, with Allah is the far-reaching argument. Number 5 is that it is a moderate belief which does not go to any extremes and in which there is no exaggeration or heedless. So as you can see, based on these points, is that this is something that we need to really study and understand the Aqeedah, and this is what the importance of this series is, to understand the Aqeedah, to understand your religion, to understand the sixth article. This is what formulates our belief. We cannot have a corrupt Aqeedah. This is what makes us Muslims. This is what makes, and it's so simple to understand. And inshallah I'll leave it here, and in the next video I'll be talking about the sources of sound Aqeedah. So definitely check out and join me in my next episode. I'll leave you here. Fi amanillah wa sallallahu wa baraka ala nabina Muhammad. Astaghfirullah. Make sure to share, like and get rewarded by sharing it and implement it into your lives. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.